Hi, good morning. Welcome to the channel. If you are new, please go ahead, hit the subscribe button, notification bell, and give me a thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. So that's what grows the channel. If you guys have already subscribed, thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. Let me go ahead and put a disclaimer on this shit right quick. Disclaimer, disclaimer, disclaimer. Please do not make any life-altering decisions based off of this reading or any of my readings. These readings are intended for entertainment purposes only. Remember, if I am saying you, but really I'm talking about me, go ahead and flip that shit around. If I'm calling you a he, but really you're a she, I have the emperor and the high priestess here, and in this deck, the high priest is a man. If I'm saying he, but really you're a she, you're going to flip that shit around because we do carry masculine and feminine energy within us. And this looks very much like a a balanced a balanced masculine energy. That's what it looks like to me. Yo, I'm just saying. Um, so just flip it all the way around, right? I did a reading yesterday morning. And I thought, good morning, Erica. I wanted to do enough. I'm feeling okay. What about you? How you feeling? I had to pick his baby up because he's biting my feet. You okay? Um, last night rather, it was kind of hard. There was I'll talk to you about that. If you're still here at the end, I'll talk to you about it. It was 4th of July thing was it. I had some nostalgia around the 4th of July, and it wasn't good nostalgia. I ended up crying. Um, I wanted to come back this morning. Yeah, I was crying too, Erica. Letting go, letting it go. Matter of fact, you know what? Let's talk about it. We can talk about it now, and I can get back to this reading. What did you let go of, Erica? What did you let go of? You want to climb up here on this table? You climb on the table. Don't climb on the Mr. My hubby then wants to marry. Marry am I? Missing my hubby then wants to marry. Am I? Who is am I? Oh, the ex wants to marry you. This is these cards. This is masculine. This is like healed masculine energy, right? These cards. Um, I think that we have forgotten what healed masculine energy looks like. I think men I think men have forgotten what healed masculine energy looks like. Just stop biting on me. This crazy cat. I was I was watching fireworks last night, and the 4th of July used to be, a really big deal for me. And I would go across the bridge and I spend, $100 or more on fireworks. I remember my brother, he would spend a lot of money on fireworks. We would have these cookouts and barbecues, and there was always this. You could just feel it wasn't real happiness. It wasn't like really real happy. I cried over that. It's strange, like how I did not stay in unhappy relationships, right? I didn't stay in unhappy relationships with men, but I stayed in unhappy dynamic with my family. And I think that I let that go last night. I let that go. When I see when I see people, like, you can't even have like regular conversations with people. You can't have regular conversations with people. You can't flirt, be sweet. I say flirt, but it's not really like when I say flirt, it's sweet. I'm just being sweet, right? Playful. It's not I want to get you naked. It's just I'm just flirting, being silly, being sweet. I was talking to a friend and I said, I remember at family get togethers where my inner child would come out and want to be playful or whatever, and family members like rolling their eyes at that. And she said, narcissists don't want to see other people happy. Why is that? Why is that? Why don't narcissists want to see other people happy? Because it's not the same, Erica. It's not the same. The fireworks and the parties and the celebrations, it used to be kind of big. I mean, we would go kind of big with it, but none of us was happy. None of us was happy. Good morning. I saw i saw so much in that reading yesterday, and I just feel like it come back up last night. Like, um you'll remember in that reading yesterday, it was that 3 of Swords energy. The 3 of Swords is pain and heartbreak caused by a third party situation. What is a third party? It doesn't have to be just somebody that's cheating, right? Is anything that disrupts the inner peace is a third party. You can look at this. You can look at this little spread right here as the men in your life, your own masculine energy. Exactly, Tanya, and that's what I felt that it was in that reading yesterday that I did. It was there under the family dynamic. No, the third party. Tanya says no. The third party can be family opinions causing issues. That's in that section right there, and that really came up for it was gloomy for me last night. I ended up coming back in the house. I mean, I was sitting out there by myself, and thinking about these parties and celebrations and get-togethers that we used to have, and it was all fake. It was all fake. The money that we would put into these parties and celebrations, and never nothing being good enough. But I also I was able to let go of it, and I was also able um to forgive, because when I see people, and it's like they don't have any boundaries, and it triggers my family dynamic because my family didn't have boundaries, right? um it makes me see things more clear, like I'm not confused. It makes me see things how the outside world and the people that run the outside world have been indoctrinating narcissists for many, 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 many years. Yeah, I had to let go of people's opinions. And what's so crazy is, again, I felt like that reading that I did yesterday was how the mainstream media just kind of pours into our family dynamics, right? And why are we living, thinking, believing outside of ourselves? Why are we living, thinking, believing that the news outlets give a fuck about us? It's probably really more, when my mom died, that I was able to really kind of see it, um about a year ago, Tanya, where I was so naive with my family. I was so naive with my family, with their belief systems, with their political belief systems, and how they put all that stuff on me. And I've never been a political person, right? I didn't even talk politics really until 2020. I had only well, I'll take that back. I had voted twice prior to 2020, but I'd never been a political person. Yeah. Yeah, is designed to keep us at each other's throats. Um the perspective, Tanya, it really, um I guess it was probably a couple of years ago when I got hit with what narcissism is, and it was like, oh, that's my family, right? Um, as far as forgiving my family, I've been forgiving my family. I've been doing that. Um, I stayed. I stayed until I didn't, and when I didn't, because holding boundaries is protecting my joyfulness, my happiness. Having boundaries protects my inner peace. That's, I mean, that's been going on for years. But when you are healing from it, there will be those triggers that come up, right? When you're healing from it, because we're healing every day, right? Every single day we're healing. Right. Exactly. I feel like that's what yesterday's reading was really like, really looking at how the outside world is indoctrinating all that bullshit. The masculine collective, and again, whether this is someone that you're connected to or you're looking at your own masculine energy, is balancing that out. Now, this Ankh, ONK, that's not how you spell Ankh, but that's what I heard when I looked at ONK. And I also heard jelly. It's not okay, but it's all gonna be all right. The Ankh is the balance of the masculine and feminine energy. Maybe somebody might even need to go look at like some Egyptian religion. And it's like, and I'm a Scorpio too, Tanya. So that transmuting that the Scorpio is always gonna is always changing. What I believed yesterday might not be what I believe tomorrow. That's why we're supposed to be able to have conversations and hear each other. The Egyptian, it just came up a lot, I feel, in this pre-shuffle. I was talking to I was talking to my daughter's boyfriend a couple days ago. Um, his family is from Mexico, and I said it's like I'm working with this lady, right? I'm working with this lady from India, and I look at all these religions, yo. I got a big Buddha in my living room. It's a way of life, you know, putting the good out. Um, I have love is in my living room. I look at Christianity. I look at I had a Kundalini awakening. That's Hindu, right? I look at these different religions, and I like to hear about these different religions. This lady, she gave me some henna. I'm gonna have Kylie put it on me, but I was talking to I was talking to my daughter's boyfriend, and I said, we have been we have been fucked with through everything: race, religion, sexuality. Because if we all carry masculine and feminine energy within us, then wouldn't the most quote unquote normal be bisexual? I mean, I'm just saying, right? But according to these religions like Christianity, that is a sin. But we carry masculine and feminine energy within us. So we have been programmed to judge. Um, but I told him, I said, how can I think that Christ is the only way to enter the kingdom of heaven when I'm looking at a woman that is Hindi in the Hindu religion and her God is not Jesus? And look at this woman, so sweet, so kind, so soft spoken, so thoughtful, and think that that woman can't enter heaven. So it's programming. I like to look at all different religions. I like to read about different religions. A female will have to be more masculine when no masculine is there to. I see. I'll see it more like in the workforce, right? Let's see what time. I'm having work done in my house, y'all. That was another trigger too, having work done in my house. That was a that was a trigger. I'm having work done in my house. I'm having like some upgrades to the house, and even triggers are good. Yes, Tanya, triggers are good because we can work on it. We can work on it. So we're not being triggered and seeing things from a different perspective. I mean, it's like my family would come in here and run my house down, talking shit about my house. Like, damn, I'm here by myself. I understand today, right? I understand today. Y'all are living with people. You got extra incomes coming in, right? You have extra incomes coming in, so you can have these upgrades and shit like that done to your house, right? But you're not happy with the people that you're living with. You're not happy with the people that you're married to. A lot of that shit was jealousy, but I didn't understand jealousy. Ooh, you got uh oh the first person that ever read my palm, Tanya, was Romanian. And I told my aunt, well, I call her my aunt, but she's not really biological aunt, right? I told her, she was like, oh, they are like the best. She's really psychic, right? Bonnie's really, really psychic. She's like, oh, those is the good kinds. It's funny. It's like they was able to read me until they couldn't. And like when you start leveling up, people can't read you anymore, right? But you're ascending. Also, too, I think that twin flames should only be being read by twin flames, and that because they're on a different level. Hmm. Yeah. It'll get stuck in you. I had stuck ass energy. I had stuck ass energy when my family shit, and for sure. Hmm. I agree too, Erica. Yeah, I think that the masculine collective is also learning this too. Setting healthy boundaries with people, protecting their 10 of cups. With the emperor and this high priest here, this is very connected to the spirit realm and very grounded in the matrix. I think that the masculine collective does a better job in the matrix than the feminine collective. I think that that's the masculine's role. And look, there's the death card there. That's that transformation, change, transmuting those energies. Look, tower coming up behind that, destruction, the star coming up behind that, healing, the Queen of Cups coming up behind that, sensitive, loving, nurturing, empathic, and then the Nine of Cups coming up behind that. It's almost like this, y'all. It's almost like this. When ow baby, the feminine leads in the spiritual awakening, right? She plants seeds with the masculine. She can't wake him up. It's like what Tanya was saying right here. You can help with transmuting that energy. It's like we was saying yesterday. You can plant the seeds, but you can't water somebody else's garden, right? The feminine leads, the masculine follows. The feminine leads and the masculine follows. He's secure in his masculinity to be able to hear what she's talking about. Deserve. You are lovable. Always reminds me of the archer. And then look, forgiving and healing coming up behind that. The masculine collective is very in tune with their loved ones on the other side. The masculine collective is very well aware that there is this big baby stop, this big light, this big light that stop it has been hindered. Come on, the matrix hinders that. The matrix stop keeps you enslaved. Keeps you enslaved. You gotta the masculine collective that's wide awake, setting healthy boundaries. This is a masculine that's wide awake, and he's not pulling on your energy. He's not pulling on your energy because he knows that's not okay. He might have pulled on your energy, like when he was learning. Cat, honey, you're gonna have to stop. That really fucking is starting to hurt me. Stop it. He might have been immature with his telepathy, right? Like he might in the past he might have been it was immature. He changed that. He might have been using and I don't want to call it sex magic because I think it was innocent. I think it was innocent. I don't think that it was intentional. I don't think he was intentionally crossing boundaries with the sex telepathy, right? But he learned that he could astral project. Let me tell y'all something too. I saw this video yesterday about the GATE program. I was in that GATE program in 1981, maybe 82, and they were running tests on these kids. It's like real super smart, right? And seeing how psychic they are. So I put one video up there yesterday, and it's funny because when my friend asked me what did I remember about the GATE program, I really only remembered like two things, and they had sent me to Washington, D.C. I got on a plane with people I did not even know and went to Washington, D.C. with the GATE program. And when this lady started talking about the things that they was doing in the GATE program, I started remembering, and that's just crazy. That's just real crazy. That's how this masculine felt as well, overwhelmed by the spiritual aspect of it, not knowing his own strength. Really in awe of the out of body experience. But see, he's spiritually mature. Go. I don't know if you're familiar what they was doing. Yeah, I was a part of that too. It's the last post I put up last night, Tanya, about the GATE program. There's another one too. I haven't watched it yet, but I'm gonna put that up there. This is a masculine that is very secure in his masculinity, that's able to speak his truth where he doubted it before. I'm gonna do a quick I'm gonna do a quick little spread, and I'm getting stuff done around here, y'all, like cosmetic stuff, that's been put off for a while. Oh, and I'm not a creepy stalker at the bottom of the deck. I'm working up my nerve. The letter E coming up behind that, and the letter J coming up behind that. Yeah, I just subscribed. That girl, I just subscribed to her channel. My friend Joy sent me that. Joy's she's like, I can't believe you was part of the GATE program. Like, yeah, it was so weird. I remember I might even still have the certificate. And when my mom died, my siblings left a bunch of stuff on my back porch, like pictures and report cards and shit. And that GATE certificate might be in there. Or it would have the actual date on it. But it was really weird. The GATE program was weird, and what was so weird was like I really had only remembered like I remembered it, but I didn't remember it, and she talks about that too. Not remembering it. It's um that video that I put. It's the very last one that I put up on the community wall. It's really interesting. That chick's a trip. Stop it, cat. Cut it out. Collective. I wanted this morning to look more at the collective as far as what is in our personal space as opposed to like what's going on in this outside world. But I do believe that um, with this Eight of Swords energy, whether these are actual phone blocks that you've put on your phone, changing your phone number around, or just a mental block. Um, this also too could be protecting your energy, putting yourself in the white light, protecting these dark, heavy energies that come your way. It's like if we can't have open discussions where you tell me your thoughts and your opinions and what you've learned and what your belief systems are, and me not feel especially when it's something that I'm not educated on. If I can't hear that and then share what I think, feel, and believe about that without if we're going to trigger each other, let's trigger each other in a good kind of way, right? As I guess is what I'm saying. The Three of Pentacles, and in this deck it says recognition, and I feel that that's basically exactly what I was just saying, coming together, right? And then there's the Wheel of Fortune, destiny. They're sitting in a circle, right? Holding hands, sharing information. At the Six of Wands at the bottom of the deck, success. I want to see you succeed. I want to see you thrive. I want to see good things in your life. I don't want to I don't want um I'm not jealous of anything. I'm not envious of anything. I want to see you be the best version of you. And if somebody is cutting me down or cutting down what it is that I'm trying to make happen, yeah, I'm going to protect myself. In ways I feel like let me put a clarifier on this Eight of Swords. With this Eight of Swords, I kind of feel like it's learning the difference in narcissism and self-love. Why am I getting this Eight of Swords? Excuse me. What's this Eight of Swords here? Ding, 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 ding. Tanya says, I want to see good things happening and growing for you also. Fixing the crown of others is a beautiful way to let others know you are valued and worthy. Beautiful. And look what comes out. The Queen of Cups, clarifying that Eight of Swords. What Tanya just said. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy, sensitivity. It's okay to be sensitive. It's okay to be sensitive. Three of Wands. You could be seeing 333. There comes Justice, Nine of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Six of Swords. It's okay. It's okay to choose self. It's okay to follow your own intuition and not jump into anything that doesn't feel right. But you're also safe to express your feelings and your emotions. And if I'm not safe to express my feelings and emotions, probably going to keep going. You're not going to hinder. You're not going to hinder my growth along the way. My emotional side. I'm an empath. I feel things. The narcissist cannot hurt me anymore. Yeah, Ten of Wands. Can't hurt me anymore. And again, with responsibility here, I take ownership of the part that I played in the bullshit, right? Why is the Three of Pentacles here? Recognition. Four of Pentacles, 3 to the 4. The Chariot, the Five of Cups, the High Priest, the Lovers, the Fool, the Five of Pentacles, the Vortex, and this deck is the Devil. The Star card clarifying the Four of Pentacles. I don't want to work so hard. I don't the Wheel of Fortune at bottom of the deck, Death coming up behind that, Destiny. I want things to be easier. I want friendships to be easier. And this is almost like a, okay, let me give you all an example. Say you're manifesting something, right? You're manifesting. You're manifesting, right? I don't know. I don't know what you're trying to make happen. Maybe you're trying to buy a car. Maybe you're trying to pay a bill. Maybe, baby, whatever. It's like this is the part where you go, it's already mine, and I know that. I know this. So this is a 100% understanding that things come to you in divine timing. We create it, the divine hears it, and the divine is our source. And we prosper. It's flowing through it, not holding on. It's flowing. This is like wide wide open. I always do the right thing. You might not think I'm doing the right thing, but in my heart I'm always doing the right thing. And because in my heart I'm always doing the right thing's always going to come back to me. And even if it doesn't come in the time that I think it's supposed to come, it's always going to come in divine timing. And I'm very well aware of this now. I know this. I have 2 cards of the Wheel of Fortune, destiny, fate, a fated event, divine timing, putting out the good so the good comes back, speaking the truth so you get the truth. The Wheel of Fortune works on, the Wheel of Fortune will work on not just charities, but just being a good person to other people. And you're not allowed to discredit me for my hard work and what I do to put the good out. I will protect myself from that. I know I'm a good person. I know that. If you're trying to make me feel like I'm doing something that's not okay, no. I'll get the 8 of Swords out and protect myself. King of Pentacles, trust. Trust. Some of the Hangman at the bottom of the deck, limbo. So this is healing the father wound, healing abandonment issues from the father. This is healing karmic ties. They taught you something. Karmic ties taught you something. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Why is this grounded, trustworthy king showing up in your energy field? Why is he here? He's a good father. Look, Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The 3 of Cups is your friend. You can trust him. You might have children with him. He may have children. He may have 3 children. You may have 3 children. This Queen of Pentacles, she says kindness. She's generous with her money. He's generous with his money. Healing the mom wound. Coming together and understanding why your parents did the shit that they did. Understanding it. Makes sense. I get it. I get it. Why is the King of Pentacles here with the 3 of Cups? The Knight of Wands and the 5 of Wands. He was a player in the past. He was a player in the past. He probably fathered different children. He learned things. This is all healing the father wound. Learning things from your dad's. But the 10 of Cups is here at the bottom of the deck. Joyfulness. It's almost like this masculine energy was taught to work and not be happy. You just gonna work and be a provider. But where is your happiness and where is your joy? somebody has really healed abandonment issues from the mom, and the dad. The high priestess is here. She is a female in this card. And the magician, she is powerful. She is powerful. She understands that words and thoughts are manifestations. She has a responsibility with her gift. Even when something is done wrong to her, by a player or whatever, she understands the responsibility of her power. Players get tired of playing. They want to find peace too. I mean, it's runners run. Where are you running from? Shit, I had that energy. I had that energy for sure. I did. I mean, it's shit for me. I didn't want to be like my mom and my dad, putting up and settling with bullshit. I was flighty. Knight of Wands is flighty. I wasn't settling. I wasn't settling for anybody. I watched my family do it. and really, and I wouldn't say that I was a player, because when I was in this energy, right? When I was in this energy, it wasn't being in the energy that I was being promiscuous with a bunch of people at the same time, right? That's not what it was. I just was in this energy because I didn't want to commit. I didn't want to commit. I knew on my insides, you're not my person. I could feel it. You're not my person. But I'll use you up for a good time. And when I say use you up, I don't even mean that in a bad way. Yeah, you fathered my children. But I wasn't even committed to myself, let alone be committed to you. And when I say committed, I mean I wasn't emotionally available. It's not, it wasn't about being a cheater. It wasn't about running around out here, being promiscuous. It really wasn't like that for me. I had a household to run. I had children to take care of. I had myself to take care of. I know that this dude wasn't going to do that for me. I knew that. I was attracting people that was like my family. I was attracting people that was like my family. And then I met my twin, and my twin did not think that that was attractive. And he ran. So this Knight of Wands energy right here is activity. The Knight of Wands is there for a good time, not a long time, right? But to my core and on my insides, I knew I wanted love. I wanted to be loved. I wanted a magical connection with someone. I wanted a spiritual connection with someone. I knew that it was out there for me. I knew that. It's funny what my twin taught me. To stop bullshitting. Stop bullshitting. And then there's that Wheel of Fortune there at the bottom of the deck again. I've been so blessed on my twin flame journey. Y'all. I've been so blessed on that. My counterpart did not put up with my bullshit at all. At all. Look, Two of Cups and the Three of Wands. Soulmates, partnerships, Three of Wands, motivation, working for it, making it happen, and healing the inner child wounds, right? The Page of Pentacles is the child to the king. I like it. Opportunity. I really, really like it. Destiny. Wheel of, I mean, I keep getting I keep seeing the Wheel of Fortune. That is every ounce of, as karma. The Wheel of Fortune is karma. Even when bad shit comes around, right? I will handle it. I'll deal with it. I'll handle it. I'll deal with it and take accountability for my actions. Eight of Pentacles, achievement, opportunity, growth. Things is changing in a positive way. And then there's the Queen of Pentacles, and she is committed. She is committed to herself. She is committed to her family, her children. And see, what people also too think that being committed is like part of being a good parent is not putting up with the bullshit, not buying them everything, teaching them how to be self-sufficient and have good manners and respect and earn it for yourself, right? Mm-hmm. The King and Queen of Pentacles are committed to each other, kindness and trust. Grounding your energy, making money, connecting to the earth. Sometimes it's like just grounding it, giving it to the earth. Just take it. Take the mom wound, take the dad wound, take it away from me. I don't really know what else to do about it. Just take it. Ground it. And then there's the world. It's beautiful. Regeneration. Baby cat, stop. Stop it. Give me one more for the collective, please. One more. It is so beautiful. Oh, there's the one. King of Wands. Practicality. He gonna take action. And he is the father of the Knight of Wands, or he is the evolved Knight of Wands. With Temperance at the bottom of the deck, Sagittarius energy, healing. The Angel of the Ocean in this deck is Temperance, patience, divine timing, healing. So this is not, well, I only did this because you did that. No. No, I did what I did because I did what I did. I do that no more. I was promiscuous in my past. I was a runner in my past. I'm not a runner anymore. I'm a standstiller today. I will not be slut shamed. Shame is low vibrational energy. I can't manifest if I'm in low vibrational energy. Baby, stop it. Little boy. Little boy. I like this reading. And this is forgiving Forgiving your parents, y'all. Forgiving your parents. Ambition at the bottom of the deck. May I offer all my deepest longings to love itself and invite a divine plan beyond the mind's imagining. Please use me for the highest good. Money. All my finances are now in divine order. Love itself knows my needs and is the source for all. I needn't cling to gain or fear loss. Every need will be met through offering all to the divine. Isn't that what I said? Isn't that what I said? I love how the oracles tie the reading together. I love that. It's always like that confirmation, right? May I release the fears, illusions, and addictions that keep me from true offering. May I relax into your plan, trusting that the next steps will always be shown. Use me, love. Use me for the highest. I am yours alone. And that's what we did last night, right, Erica? Let it go. Let it go. And it was so strange to me too. It was so strange to me too, because there was a point when I was crying that I thought, is this my siblings? Is this my siblings? And then I just was like, I forgive them. I forgive them. Being enough. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. This is kind of like what I was saying in the mirror to myself last night. Being enough for the ones in the back. The innermost heart says you are enough. Nowhere to go, nothing to get, nothing to change. No need to grow more deserving. You, yes, you are love. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. Thank you all for bringing your beautiful energy into this reading. Thank you. Thank y'all for doing your work. Thank y'all for doing your work. I got two. I got the Lovers. And I got the Moon. We all have our best guides within us if only we would listen. Come here, baby. We all have our best guys within us if only we would listen. And the Lovers is here too. With the Jack of Spades at the bottom of the deck. The Moon is what we got. The Moon is what we got yesterday. Intuition. Fanny Price is quiet and insightful, remaining true to her conscience throughout Mansfield Park. The Lovers, Jane Bennett and Mr. Bingley, truly love each other, unaffected by neither pride nor prejudice. It's beautiful. It is so beautiful. Is really, really, Tanya, that's what this channel has been about. My twin flame journey, my healing. I was a mess. I was a mess. Spiritual teacher. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. That was part. Admit your true feelings to yourself. That was part of my evolution and my helping other people, because I kept thinking, if me that was in a Knight of Wands energy could heal, evolve, and grow, that everybody could. And then I would get to where, like, well, fuck, maybe the narcissist can't. Hell, I don't know, right? It don't matter what they do, though, right? That part don't matter. Only part that matters is what you do, right? What you heal, how you evolve, how you become better. The more you heal, the more you evolve, the more you grow, you're going to attract it, right? I never read out of the book on this deck. I mean, I think it's kind of self-explanatory, right? I can't find that card. Spiritual teacher. I never read from the book. Here it is. You drew this card because you've asked about your life purpose and career direction. The card indicates that you're a born teacher who gives advice and information to strangers, friends, and family members. Your natural counseling and teaching abilities will serve you in a professional way. You may start out on a part-time basis and build up to a full-time career. If you need additional skill training, your inner guidance will direct you. Ask the fairies to help you with this training, including paying for it, and they'll open the doors for you in many ways. Me one more. Me one more on the spiritual teacher, please. Your wish is granted. What you've asked for is coming true. And then I also think that that's going to go ahead and admit your true feelings to yourself. I think that that's going to tie into the reading with that Wheel of Fortune energy. Get a chunky girl on this, please. Castle. It's time for healing, not war. That's what we was talking about the whole damn reading, right? Card 30 breaks down to a threes coming together. Don't burn something down to the ground unless you have a plan to build something better in its place. But it's too late for that, isn't it? You got angry, you pointed fingers, you called for war, and war was exactly what you got. Now is the time for healing and reparations. What's your plan? You need to take the same initiative and determination you had when this started and figure it out. Never neglect your intuition. Never neglect your intuition. With wings at the bottom of the deck, you never needed those wings to fly. Card 8. And we'll get one more. I got to wrap this up, y'all. I got to go get some spray paint for these boards under my cabinets. When I had these floors put down, I had these floors laid, y'all, in 2019. I had these floors laid and never got the kickboard or whatever they're called put underneath. He's supposed to come over. He installed my fans. Now he's going to install these kickboards for me. It's going to look so much better in here. Hey, so we got those 1980s ceiling fans out here. I'm like, right. This light in the over the stove, it'll change colors, y'all. I gotta get Kylie to show me how to do that, though. One more for the collective, and we're gonna roll out. I sure do appreciate y'all being here. Thank you all for being here. 1,000 years, kindred spirits, twin souls, twin flames. They had to separate. They had to heal. They had to go work on some things before they could come back around. It is what it is. Not one was better than the other. Not one was, they both of them had to separate. Physical union is now the power of now. I won't give up. Surrender. Give it to God. I'm not giving up on my twin. I'm not giving up on myself. I'm giving it to God. The letter E is there. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you for being sweet to each other in the chat. I sure do appreciate y'all thinking out loud. Go listen to I Won't Give Up, Jason Mraz. Go listen to Thinking Out Loud, Ed Sheeran. Ed Sheeran is a twin flame. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Thank you all. Thank you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting me on my growth, on my healing, on my journey. Healing is messy, and I'll be getting messy as fuck, right? Love you all so much. Love you big, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out, y'all. Y'all have a great rest of your weekend, okay?